it's really interesting to think about how you build community, because a lot of people seem to be interested in it these days for various reasons, whether it's web communities and the growth of so many different companies that are building their identity based on creation of community. But it doesn't seem like anyone knows exactly how you do it. And I think that WeWork and myself are included in that that place where we don't actually know exactly what we're doing. We have a bunch of ideas and we have a bunch of people who are working together to try to accomplish something, but it's not always a clear path. And so when we think about how to create community, a lot of it comes, for me, to just essentials of humanity and what it means to be a happy and healthy and balanced person. And so my background is in architecture and in space design. And at a root level, I feel like when you walk into a place, that place has to feel good to you. You have to be uplifted by it when you walk in, and when you spend 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours a day, as some of us do, in a space. So in order to create community, you have to start out with the right mentality as just a human being. You have to be open to connecting with others. You have to be happy. You have to be willing to, open your eyes and your minds to seeing other people and learning about them. And so at WeWork, there are some simple things that we've always tried to do, which is, choose buildings that are on a corner. So in a city, there are, hundreds of thousands of buildings. A lot of them suck, like just at a root level. They're not nice to be in because of the way that they're positioned, the way that daylight enters them, the size and shape of the windows, a lot of factors. So when you look at a building and you try to figure out, will this building be good for people to be in every day, you can make some simple choices, like choose a building that's on a corner, which has light coming in from two directions, and hopefully more people get to sit by a window and feel sunshine, or look out a window at a view and feel inspired by the motion and the energy and all the things that they see. So I think, again, going back to how do we build community at WeWork, and in a bigger picture, we have to start thinking about how do we appeal to people's sense of aesthetics, their sense of daily existence, and the routines that they follow. And so we look at this macro scale of the building, and then we also have to go down to the small scale, which is something as simple as coffee or water or other essential needs. And so one of the things that for us, and it sounds really simple, but we have at WeWork some fruit water, which is water infused with bits of oranges and watermelon, etc. And just that conversation point to ask someone, how is the fruit water today, or what is that weird stuff floating in the water today, or why is there something in my water that tastes strange? Like, this simple bit of interaction is something that actually spawns a lot of conversations. So I think, again, would never claim to have any formula for success, but I do think that to build community, you have to think about everything between the macro, the biggest, the things that surround you, these huge edifices, all the way down to the smallest of details in the water that you drink. So hopefully we'll be successful in finding the top line, the bottom line, and everything in between. So thank you.